What's up, everyone? My name is Justin Dye, and welcome to Die Hard Racing. Today we're going to be going up against some pro-level AI drivers here at Leguna Seca Raceway in our little Mazda Miata MX5. Now you may ask, Justin, why would you want to race against AI when you can race against real people your skill level? Well, lucky for us, iRacing has incorporated some multi-level AI drivers, so it allows us to practice against some more skillful opponents, which in return will make us a better driver. However, I am also very excited to announce that I will be competing in a tournament which just so happens to start this weekend here at Leguna Seca. So we're going to be entering into the Racing Prodigy Mazda Spec MX5 Golden Ticket Series. Basically, the series is 7 weeks long, and it uses the iRacing official series and uses the stock tracks, and I believe it's the Legacy Mazda MX5 to do the races. So they're going to take the points after your 7 weeks, and each week you get a certain slot of races that you get to enter. So that's stage 1. So you can either choose to do Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays 4 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Eastern, and so on. So what's cool is that they give you 7 races to do your best. So for the first 4 races, they'll take your best spot. So if you get a 1st, 4th, 5th, and 6th, they'll take your first spot out of that to get you points for that week. But for example, if in your 5th, 6th, and 7th race, if you get like a 5th, then they'll take the average out of your 1st and 5th, which would be 3. So they'll give you 3 points, or however many points their point system is going to be for that week, which is really cool. So I believe it says the top 48 will move on to stage 2. And stage 2 is going to be 3 races, 24 drivers in each race. And it's going to be 30-minute races plus qualifying. And then the last race in Group 3 here is going to be pretty fun. They're going to have some fan voting going on to get some people into the last race and get their chance to get the golden ticket. And what the golden ticket is that PRL is having a 3-day weekend where you can go and drive a radical car, and they'll train you, and it's a awesome driving school. And they'll bring some pro teams out to scout you, so you could be offered a full-time professional driving position. So that's really what this channel is about, is turning the sim experience into real-life racing experience. So it's there's going to be thousands of people signing up for this, but we're going to give it a go and try to earn as much points as we can every week, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me for that. So here we are, getting ready to go on the grid. We qualified P5. We had a pretty decent last time, but we had a couple mistakes, so I know we can definitely do better. But let's see if we can get a good start here. And we get a better drive than the guys in front of us, so that allows us to hold our position here on the left side of the straight. We get a better drive than the car in the 37 next to us, so we're able to cut them out going in this first corner. And we're just going to hold our inside line as tight as we can, try not to let anyone get into us on the inside here. We're just going to follow the number 10 car here to try and stay in the split stream, try not to let the cars behind us catch up. Hold our line going into this turn. We get a great drive coming out of that corner, so we're getting to make the move on the left-hand side, carry more momentum, going up this long back section of the track. Almost able to make a dive in on this number 13 car, but we're just going to hold in right behind him. Not really any room to pass on this section of the track. You can hear the tires squealing, trying to get warmed up. It is only the first lap, so it does take a lap or two to get the tires warmed up and have some decent traction. But you can see in the top right hand corner we have a line of cars behind us just tailing us, and luckily we get a good drive. We're able to make a little bit of a gap between the car behind us, and that is a great first lap for us. We gained 2 positions and we're in 3rd place now, so looking to see what kind of move we can make here in the number 13 car to get in 2nd position. So we go a little wide into the corner. That corner's been giving us all sorts of trouble all day long. It's really hard to get the turn in just in time, as well as you're braking just right without braking too much or too little. But luckily it doesn't affect us too bad, but we do lose a little bit of time on the number 13 car. And we're going to think about making a move into the inside here, but just a little too far behind, so we're just going to follow in again. And we know we can make up a lot of time on that straightaway. It seems like the AI isn't really getting that corner into the straight very well, so we know that's one of our strong points. And I will say that as much as people are hating on AI these days, I think it's really great for scenarios like this where we can practice against multiple levels of AI. So I believe iRacing has 5 levels. The level I set them to today was at the pro level, but I believe there's expert and alien level, and I think there is a cheating level, but of course that might be a little too hard for us. But maybe for future videos we can see what we can do against the cheater level AI and see how we can stack up against them. Let me know down in the comments if that's a video that you guys would be interested in watching, because I know some of you like watching me suffer, but that's okay, you know. Better practice for me. But we're going to make a move on the inside here as we get another great exit out of that corner onto the straight, which again the AI can't seem to figure out. So great run for us. Get to move up to 2nd position here. We can see we run our fastest lap of the race. We can see on our top left corner that we're only about a 1/10 of a second off from the 1st place driver, Mr. Steve Myers. So I think we've got more as we get a little squirrely there in that corner, but I think we've got a little bit extra left in the tank to make a move for 1st place. But we're just going to see here if we can keep up with the number 7 of Steve Myers. It seems like he's really the best out of all the AI, so we can't let the AI beat us today. We're not going to have any of that, so we're going to put the hammer down and see what we can do. So fast forward a couple laps here, we put a little bit of a distance on the 3rd place driver, which is nice. We get a little bit of a breathing room. Steve Myers has about a 2-second gap, and we almost matched our lap times last time around, only separated by a 100th of a second. So we've got the speed with him, but I know there's a couple spots like this corner that we can gain a couple 1/10 of a second if we get it right. The goal for that corner is trying to get to the red marker as close as you can. Same in this corner, and get the drive on the straightaway where you can gain some time. And And I do want to mention that I will be going to Leguna Seca in person, so I'll be bringing you guys along with me for that with my 2024 Honda Civic Sport. I recently just got some new tires and wheels and some upgraded brakes, so hopefully that'll make a difference, but just be on the lookout for that video when it comes out. And really excited to race at the track for the first time, so let you guys know how it goes and stay tuned for the updates. But back to the race here. We did close the gap a little bit. We're now at 1.7 seconds compared to the 2.2 we had at the start of this lap. So we are getting a little bit of time on it, which is great to see. But I think we're coming down to the final lap here. So we're going to give her the beans and see what we could do to make up some time. It is a lot of time to make up, 1.6 seconds, but you know, anything's possible. We do have a faster lap time than him with a 140.413, where he ran a 140.481. It's not a huge difference, but you know, it is a difference, and at least we know that we are faster than he is, which if it does remain like this, I can go home happy knowing that we did run a faster lap time than Mr. Steve Myers, the #1 pro AI. Shoot, I might even have to ask for his autograph after this, because I wish I was this fast in a computer game, you know. But he's working hard for this win. You know, we're down to 1.3 seconds. He's holding that gap, but I know I'm quicker in this section of the track than he is, especially coming up to this back straight here. I seem to get this corner a lot faster than he does, which allows me to carry momentum and get a better top speed. As we see the blimp up in the sky, recording all the action from up above. And we're able to brake just a little bit later in this corner. We get as close to him as we have been in this whole race. We're right there. We're half a second from him. We lose a little bit of time on the exit of that corner, but we're right there. We've only got 2 corners left to make something happen. We're going to hold this corner as tight as we can. We go off track trying to make the move, and we're going to dive into this inside corner. We're so close, but we're going to exit this corner. We're just going to spin out into the dirt. But you can't blame me for trying. I definitely would not have tried to make that move if it was a real race accounted for iRacing or in person, but you know, couldn't stand the AI beat me, so gave it my all on that last lap in those final corners. We were able to close that 1.6 gap, but overall came home in 9th place, but overall it was a great race compared to the last couple of races we've been having. We were very consistent in hitting our marks and didn't do anything stupid until that point. But guys, thank you for checking out the video. Be sure to stay tuned for the Mazda Spec MX5 Golden Ticket Series brought to you by PRL. We're going to be doing all 7 rounds of that series and seeing if we can get into the finals of Stage 2. So it'll be really fun. I haven't really done anything like this in iRacing, so I'm going to bring you guys along with me, and I hope you all enjoy it. But thank you guys so much, and please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys would be interested in some more AI videos in the future, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.